almond bark just as soon as that comes out. We were trying to determine this afternoon, we didn't have the package. I said, it's not really white chocolate, it's white bark, it's white something, it's white coating. And sure enough, it says candy coating. Now this is a 24-ounce package. You can use this package, or you can get a couple of bags or a bag and a half. Out of our produce department, we have the little round circular disc for the holidays in our produce department. Those do tend to melt just a little bit better. It seems like it goes just a little bit further than this, but for this recipe, this is just fine. Easy to do. As you can tell, it makes a whole lot, and we've kind of been into it already. So, when you have something like that, you find that you have all kinds of friends in the afternoon. Well, I'm going to tell you more about this as it's still trying to heat up. Our wassail is slowly but surely heating. Well, like I said, after I pour this in, I didn't chop up my candy corn. You can chop it up if you like. I like to pour it in like the last 30 seconds that I'm baking to kind of soften it up. And then after I put in break my pretzel sticks in two, after I mix all that together and pour it down, spread it out. You can make it thin or as thick as you want, but I like to press in a few more pieces of candy corn. And that kind of gives it this nice look. Christmas, I do dried cranberries and raisins and things like that. So, this is kind of a nice little quick treat, a good bake sale item. I sold some of this at a bake sale last weekend. It was a big hit. But, people are wanting that kind of thing. It's kind of that time of year, All right. How long does it take this bark to cook? I think we're just about there. Okay, I'm going to put my candy corn in there just a second with it. Kind of softens it just a little bit. And I'm cooking in the microwave today. I feel like I'm standing inside of it. All right, we're just going to cook it another few seconds. This is a very simple recipe, and that's what you all know, that's what I like. Simple and quick. Word to the wise though, you need to wash your bowl quite quickly, or if it starts to harden, put back hot water on it, because if cold water gets on that bowl, that is a hardened mess. So, all right, I think we are ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to right now. All right, now I'm going to put my pretzels in. I've made it before and not put pretzels in it, and it was almost overpowering, but the pretzels, that sweet and salty taste, it really just adds to the bark. You could put nuts in bark with like the cranberries or dried cherries and stuff at Christmas. But with this candy corn, candy corn's really super sweet too. So that little bit of salt is really good. But you can, of course, add anything you want. I did see another recipe this year. It was interesting that you put a layer of almond bark, but then you mix up a tub of vanilla icing and melt it in the microwave with some candy corn and put a layer on top of it, and the candy corn will melt. And it takes on a kind of a creamy texture. All right. I got it melted good because it's not even forming yet. All right, here we go. So I've just got wax paper. You can take parchment paper. Whew. Probably should have used an oven mitt. That would have been smart. And this makes, a fair amount, and you all have grandchildren that are going to come, or grown kids going to come and visit during the holidays. So this is a nice little thing. Sometimes I make this real thin, just keep spreading it. With the pretzels, it's a little harder to make it super thin. But it will harden. It don't look like you have anything on the paper with the white, and then when you put it in the freezer a few minutes, You can put this in the freezer about 15 minutes and let it harden really well. You don't have to do it that long if you don't want to. If you can't wait and you got to have a piece. Now, when you first take it out of the freezer, I do have to warn you, the candy corn does freeze pretty good, pretty quickly. Okay, like I said, it don't look like you've got much in here, but you do in the long run. This one I've got quite a bit. I'm just going to make this one a little thicker. All right. Now, I'm going to take my few extra candy corns. Now, we do sell candy corn all year long. I don't have enough tonight, I don't think. You can buy it in our Halloween section, or you can, sometimes I'll have to just press a few more in there. Like I said, I'm going to put this in the freezer for just a few minutes. And we have made candy and dip and wassail. Oh, I have a few more candy corn.